Shall I stop share, Prabhu?
You can. So let me 1 second. Yes. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय हरे कृष्ण. So Lord Shiva, an exalted Vaishnava, so it's mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam, निम्नगानं यथा गंगा देवानां अच्युतायतः वैष्णवानां यथा शंभो पुराणं इदं ततः. Of all the flowing rivers, Nimna Ganam yata Ganga, Ganga is the best river, flowing rivers. Devanam Achyutayataha, of all the Devas, Achyuta, Krishna is the best. Achyutayataha, supreme. Vaishnavanam yata Shambhu, of all the Vaishnavas, who is the topmost? Shambhu, Lord Shiva, is the topmost of all Vaishnavas. And Puranam idam tataha, of all the Puranams, Bhagavata Puranam is the topmost. You see, such a position given to Lord Shiva, Vaishnavana Meta Shambhu, of all the Vaishnavas, Lord Shiva is the best and topmost. Today is Mahashivaratri. There are 12 Shivaratris, comes in a calendar year. It's called Mahashivaratri. There are so many significant events. But the day Parvati got married to Lord Shiva, some people describe like that, or the Sadashiva, who fully absorbed in thoughts of the Lord in Samadhi, the tranquility, tranquil state, Ratri, the whole unshakable kind of absorption in Samadhi, in devotion to Lord Krishna. So Lord Shiva was fully absorbed. And then the planetary positions as also is very conducive for spiritual absorption. And this particular day is very important for Vaishnavas to remember, to glorify an exalted Vaishnava who is also the head of Rudra Sampradaya. He is a Sampradaya Acharya, not an ordinary person. Sampradaya Acharya, Rudra Sampradaya. We all know the 4 Sampradayas. Shri Sampradaya, headed by Mother Lakshmi Devi. The Rudra Sampradaya, headed by Lord Shiva. Then Brahma Sampradaya, headed by Brahmadeva. Kumara Sampradaya, headed by Chatur Kumaras. So that is the position of Lord Shiva to teach the science of bhakti, to teach the science of renunciation, vairagya. So to teach the science of renunciation, to teach the science of bhakti, to teach the science of self-discipline, to teach the science of self-control, to teach the science of unconditional love for Krishna, to teach the science of Grihastha ashrama. Very rare to find a personality who has all types of qualities like this. You cannot find a best Grihastha couple in this universe than Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati. Mother Parvati, as we talked about it, she is the mother of the universe. Lord Shiva, father of the universe, and Krishna, Daivam of the universe. So, very rare to find such a Grihastha couple. You're all Grihasthas, you all have family, children. Many times have difficulty to practice bhakti, many times a lot of complaints, many times struggling for basic needs, many times getting carried away by material things. So, who do we look up to? Who can give us inspiration? Who can teach us the science of bhakti? Who can give us the hope that even a family man can become an exalted Vaishnava? Even a family man can become an Acharya. Even a family man can captivate the heart of Lord Sri Krishna. And a family man can deliver other living entities. So, ashramas, not at all a barrier. One may be brahmacharya ashrama, grihastha ashrama, vanaprastha ashrama, or sannyasa ashrama. Every ashrama has plus and minus. No ashram is perfect in the material world. All ashramas are material only. Varnashrama is still a material. There's a reason we need to understand Daivi Varnashrama system. That's a different theory, but we cannot find a Grihastha couple like Shiva and Parvati, exalted devotees. The wife exalted Vaishnavi, Narayani, whose only life and soul is to serve Vishnu. She is assisting Lord Vishnu in creation, maintenance, destruction, and all Sattva Guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna influences controlling the whole universal affairs. You cannot find a best woman devotee like Mother Parvati in the material universe. And you cannot find the best husband devotee like Lord Shiva in the material universe. There's a reason in Brahma Samhita, we all know. So in Brahma Samhita, Brahmadeva, Lord Brahma explains the position of Lord Shiva, isn't it? Position of Lord Shiva. So it's very, very important for us. How the curd comes from the milk with some combination, chemical combination. Similarly, Lord Shiva appears. Lord Shiva appears from Lord Sri Krishna as a Guna avatar. That is the position of Lord Shiva. So, milk is the source of curd. We cannot say milk and curd are same. Curd has a source, milk. If we add little some other components into it, it will become a curd. If you churn little, it will become a butter. If you do little more, it will become a ghee. There are different stages. Everything comes from milk only. Similarly, everything comes from Krishna. Everything comes from Krishna. That is the reason. So Brahma Samhita, Brahma explained the position, very unique position of Lord Shiva. Sadashiva, who is directly serving Krishna, who is directly serving Krishna in Vrindavan, in the spiritual world, that Sadashiva expanded as Shiva Tattva in the material world, material universes, put it that way. The Sadashiva, who is residing in the spiritual world, Vaikuntha Lokas, he expanded himself as Shiva Tattva in the material universal affairs to assist the Lord. That Radha Tattva expanded herself into Maya Tattva in the form of Mother Parvati to assist the Lord. So, Mother Parvati is a eternal companion of Lord Shiva. They both, Lord Shiva Tattva expands Sadashiva Tattva. Similarly, the Parvati Tattva also expansion of Shakti Tattva, Adi Shakti Tattva is Radharani. So, you see how the Lord Shiva plays very vital role. When Lord wants to create universes, he assists the Lord. He is the one who interacts with the material nature. That's the reason he assists the Lord as Guna Avatara in the material world. And he had done so many services to Krishna in different places. So many, so many. So now if you see how we can understand, how we can understand Lord Shiva's glories. So from Bhagavata Puranam and also from Mahabharata, some episodes also there from Mahabharata. And even other places, even other Puranas talks about Shiva Tattva, how exalted he is. So, as a Vaishnavas, we need to have a thorough understanding of Shiva Tattva. How Kshiram Yatadadi Vikara Vishesha Yoga Sanjayate Nahi Tata Pruta Ashtiheto Yas Sambhutam Apitata Sampauti Karya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Brahma says, Kshiram Yatad Dhadi. The way Kshiram, the milk, as I talked about, how milk becomes the curd. Vishesha Yoga. It develops different properties. Curd is very different properties. It has different attributes. Sanjayate Nahitata Ashtiheto. How the Shambhu, how Shambhu manifested here. The curd is not equal to milk. You cannot say with respect to cause, with respect to property, with respect to form, everything. Similarly, Shambhu is the transformation of Krishna in material world. This is understanding. Krishna has got 64 qualities in full, 100%. And one of the five qualities of Krishna, we can see partially in Lord Shiva. What are those five qualities of Krishna present in Shiva? The first is changeless. There's a reason Shiva does not change his body. His body does not go through the changes. The changelessness is a quality of Krishna. You can find partially in Shiva. That's the first quality you can find in Shiva, Krishna's qualities. And the second quality is all cognizant. Partially, not 100% though, partially. All cognizant. He knows the future, what is going to happen. Some degree he knows the future, some degree he knows the past and everything, assisting the Lord. All cognizant ability you can find in Lord Shiva. And the third quality of Krishna is present in Lord Shiva is ever fresh. Lord Shiva's body does not get faded, does not get tired, does not go through the nature influences, does not go through time influences. No. Even the universe, when universe get dissolved, when universe get destroyed, Lord Shiva does not give up his body. There's a reason, ever fresh. It look always fresh. And the fourth quality, Satchidananda Vigraha. Of course, every soul is part and parcel of Krishna. Mama evamsa jiva loke jiva bhauta sanatanaha. Every soul is Satchidananda only. Now you say what happens? Now Shiva Tattva is between Jiva Tattva, between Vishnu Tattva. In between. Shiva Tattva between is not Jiva, is not Vishnu. So that quality is very important to understand. We cannot say he's Vishnu, we cannot say he's Jiva also, in between. Special empowered Guna Avatara personality. Satchidananda, his body of Satchidananda. The fifth quality of Krishna is present in Lord Shiva partially. possessing all mystical perfections. He is a Bhutanada. He controls Tamoguna efforts. You see, all Tamoguna efforts, who are almost lazy, lethargy, gone case spiritually, gone case spiritually. All those jivas, Lord Shiva take in charge to guide them towards Sattva Guna. He's acting like an acharya, acting like a guru, he's Adi Guru, acting like a teacher in the material world to guide even an ignorant man, a crazy man. By his association, he'll make them saintly. So, possessing all mystical perfections. So, these 5 qualities you can find in Lord Shiva. There's a reason in Srimad Bhagavatam, you see Lord Shiva's his service in a creation of the universes, he is assisting the Lord, and destroying destroying the universes, he is assisting Anantashesha, Shankara, and he is assisting the Lord in different places in the material world as a Kshetrapala to protect Kshetra, the holy dhams. We all seen Mayapur. There is Lord Shiva's temple. Is a Kola Deepa. Rudra Deepa also there, right? Then Vrindavan, Gopishwara Mahadev, Mathura Dham, Bhutanada. So he is in a Puri Dham, Bhuvaneshwar, in a Tirupati, Tirumala, Kapileshwar. So he is present everywhere to protect the holy Dham of the Lord. Even whole 7 hills, Tirumala 7 hills protected by Lord Shiva as the Sri Shaila, Mallikarjuna. The Tirumala hills is considered as 7 hills considered as Anantashesha. The head of Anantashesha is Tirupati Tirumala. The waist of Anantashesha is Ahobila, where Lord Narasimha appeared. The tail of Anantashesha is Sri Shailam, where Brahmarambika, Mallikarjuna present in one of the Jyotirlingas is present and protect the 7 hills, protect the devotees. He's taken a charge of protecting the devotees, you see, and the holy dham. That's the reason in Bhagavatam, you see how he's always there to teach people who are interested in bhakti, Vishnu bhakti, Krishna bhakti. And it is mentioned in Bhagavatam that Shiva says in Rudra Gita, in Srimad Bhagavatam, Yak param ramahasa saksha triguna jiva samgnita bhagavantam vasudevam prapannasa priyohime. Lord Shiva says, who is surrendered to Vasudeva, Bhagavantam Vasudeva, who is the control of Triguna, Jiva Samgnita, who is the control of Triguna, Sattva, Tamo, Rajoguna, Jiva Samgnita, who controls all the Jivas in the material world. Prapannaha sa priyohime, who Prapanna, who surrender unto Vasudeva, who worship Vasudeva, those devotees are priyohime. They're very dear to me. Because Swajhati means if you like, you have certain taste for certain thing, if you find another person who has the same taste, generally there is a liking, there is an interest. Oh, we both are same. People quickly connect. Two natures, there is a connection. How connection establishes liking? You think like that, oh, you all think like that, there's a friendship establishes. Here you see Sadashiva or Shiva is a topmost Vaishnava. When you see other Vaishnava, Bhagavantam Vasudevam Prapannaha, who worship Vasudeva, he priyohime, he is very dear to me because I am also doing the same thing. I am also worshipping Vasudeva. I am meditating on Vasudeva. I am absorbed in Vasudeva. I am hankering for Vasudeva. If you see somebody hankering for Vasudeva, he will be very dear to me than people who directly worship me, who directly approach me, who directly praise me. A person who worships Vasudeva is very dear to me. You see, this is the mood Lord Shiva is revealing his heart in the pages of Srimad Bhagavatam that who are very dear to him. People who do Rudrabhisheka very dear to him, or people do Bilva leaves and worship him, glorify him, they're dear to him. Yeah, he like them. That's very natural, no? If somebody praises you, you like them. They're very natural, no? But does not mean that you give up your devotion to Krishna. Somebody may appreciate you. Yes, you like that. Who doesn't want appreciation in this world? You like it. But what is most dear to you is devotee Sangha, no? Yes, my goal is to go back to Krishna, Vaikuntha Loka. When I see somebody in the same path, our goals are same. Not to build an empire in the material world, which will become big zero at time of death, adding zeros without adding one. That is bhakti. When you see somebody adding bhakti to their lives, they're very dear to me. That's very natural even for all of us. What to speak of exalted Vaishnava like Lord Shiva? His heart always there for Vaishnava. Priyo hime, the most dear to me. Swadharma nishtaha satajanma me puman. Virinchitam yeti tatat param himam. Avyakrutam bhagavata the Vaishnavam padam yataham vibuddha kala akchaye. We talked about this verse also, that a person who undergo the 100 lifetimes of kind of a regulated life, who done only punya activity, dharmic life, punya life, 100 life consequently, that person can become Brahma, occupy the post of Brahma, swadharma nishtaha sata janma hi puman. Swadharma, who does the dharmic life, who lead a dharmic life, sata janma, 100 lifetimes. That person, what will happen? Virinchitam, he'll become Virinchitam, he'll become Brahmadev. Wonderful. There is Brahma is a post name. Anybody can become Brahma if he's qualified enough. Like a prime minister is a post. Similarly, Yetatta paramhimam, something superior than that. Avyakrutam bhagavato. So if somebody is more qualified than Brahma, they become purified, they become qualified to approach Lord Shiva. You see, what is the qualification to approach Lord Shiva? Somebody even more qualified than Brahma. In their day, Swadharma Nishtaha, they'll be qualified to approach Lord Shiva. Then what happens? He says, Avyakrutam bhagavato ta Vaishnavam. But a person who approaches Vishnu, who approaches Krishna unconditionally, is far, far superior. Is far, far superior. He will immediately attain the lotus feet of Krishna in Vaikuntha Lokas. That position, Vaishnava position, even far, far superior. This was spoken by Lord Shiva himself in Bhagavata Puranam. You see, what is our good fortune? Today we are able to chant, we are able to read Bhagavad Gita, we are able to read Bhagavatam, we are trying to become Vaishnavas. Imagine what is the position. One may become a CEO, one may become a billionaire. At the end, they all become ashes at the end of time of the death, But here Lord Shiva is saying the position of Vaishnava is far, far superior. That doesn't mean that we have to become very proud. Oh, our position is so big. No. The more in devotional life, the more we advance, the more we handle big responsibilities, the more we practice bhakti, the degree of humility we have to demonstrate in our devotional life. In the material world, highest position they occupy, the ego will be very high. Power intoxicates. But in bhakti, more we advance, more will become humble. We don't care what the world will think about us, what the people will talk about us, what the society will talk about us, what the devotee community talk about us. We least bother about this activity. This is the Gramya activities, the Tamoguna. We don't care these activities. Our position is very, 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 very big, being a devotee. So we have to continue to be in that path. So with a humble mind, how Lord Shiva you see, when he was offended by his own father-in-law, Daksha, in the public assembly, in front of everybody, he offended him, he abused him, very wrong way, very strong, harsh manners. Yeah, here is a person. He does not know etiquettes. Look at his body. He doesn't take bath. He's always in graveyard, burial ground. No cleanliness. Look at this person. He doesn't even know Vyavaharik etiquettes. Maryada Vatikrama. He offended Lord Shiva in front of everybody. What Lord Shiva did? He was fully absorbed, remembering Vasudeva. Hmm? He was offering prayers to Vasudeva. And he was meditating on Vasudeva. He was fully unaffected by the harsh words of Daksha. He left the place without any disturbance. This is the important quality. If somebody insults us in front of even other devotee, you may get offended. If somebody insults you in public assembly, it's very difficult to handle unless you have that degree of bhakti within your heart. Otherwise, it's impossible. Lord Shiva is teaching us this principle. This material world relationships or any other thing in the relation, anything in the material world will give you pain today or tomorrow. The more you attach, more you have attachment to a particular thing in the material world, that degree of pain you have to go through. As simple as that. You have excessive attachment to a particular thing in the material world, your pain will be very excessive. You have very lighter attachment to the material things in the material world, you have a lighter pain. The purpose of bhakti is to grow internal detachment so that the lighter attachment externally, so lighter pain internally. That is the power of bhakti. Lord Shiva teaching us this principle. Not only that, in Bhagavatam he says that Atha Bhagavatam Yuyam Priyasta Bhagavanyata Namad Bhagavata Nanam Cha Preyanantyosti Karhiche. What he says that every devotee, every Vaishnava is very respectable. Wonderful words he uses, Every Vaishnava, very respectable, as good as Lord Hari. Yata Bhagavata Yuyam is as good as Bhagavan. Because they're devotees of the Lord. They're respectable as respectable as Bhagavan. So these devotees who understand this principle, this way the devotees, they respect me. You see? First he said, devotees, Vaishnavas, are as respectable as Lord Vishnu. People who understand this tattva, they respect me. And I also respect them because they are also devotees of the Lord. So no one can pray on. No one can be dear to me than the devotees of Lord Vasudeva. You see, no one can dear to me than the devotees of Vasudeva. This is the way. No, this is the way we have to worship Lord Shiva. How is so much glorifying, you see? How much is glorifying? So devotees, this is the quality all of us should acquire. So we have to pray to Lord Shiva to give us the sense of detachment. He got the most powerful, the most beautiful, most knowledgeable, and most advanced woman in the whole universe, Mother Parvati. But he has no attachment towards her. And he's always act like a The perfect Vaishnava husband always guide his wife spiritually. Sometimes Parvatis get attracted. Even Maya Devi get attracted. No. You see, Daksha Yagna time. Daksha was performing a great Homa, sacrifices, and a big festivity is going on at his house. Parvati did not get invitation. But Mother Parvati wanted to go and attend. Lord Shiva gave beautiful instruction to Mother Parvati. My dear Parvati, insult is a severe than death. If insult is coming from the dearest people, that insult, the pain is the most difficult to tolerate, is the most painful than death, Parvati, because you like your father very much, but you cannot handle his harsh words. If somebody insult you, it's very true, no? You like somebody to core off your heart, but they mistreat you, they mishandle you, huh? They insult you in public places. Heart will be broken, no? Are that person has no sensitivity. Lord Shiva instruct Parvati. You have so much liking, so much love, but when you go there, you may get insulted. You cannot handle that environment. That pain is severe than death, Parvati. So we need a Grostha life is like that. Husband should be like Lord Shiva, guiding his wife spiritually. Sometimes the material things, sometimes illusory things, try to kindle the heart. But one should be very careful. One should be very regulated. So we need to have that kind of a relationship to succeed in the material world. So that's the reason we cannot find Lord Shiva like Mother Parvati. See how Lord Shiva directed Prachetas. Uh, he guided them, he instructed them towards Vaikuntha path. You see. Even you see when Arjuna was looking to acquire powerful celestial weapons, because Kauravas had very powerful weapons. So Krishna instructed him, you go and meet the Devatas. They have celestial weapons. You cannot defeat Kauravas with your simple weapons. No. So you see in the journey, we all know how Lord Shiva appeared as a hunter, and they had fighting, and how Arjuna pleased Lord Shiva and defeated Lord Shiva, and Lord Shiva very much pleased by Arjuna's devotion to Krishna, and he blessed him and he offered Pashupatastra, Pashupati Astra, as you call it. So most powerful weapon he gave to him. You see, that is a mood of Shiva, is always serving the devotees. Even you see in Vrindavan, we talked about this as well. When Krishna was a small baby, Lord Shiva came to have a darshan. There's a big story, I'll cut it short. Finally, he had a darshan of Krishna. We talked about this. Mother Yashoda, seeing Shiva's outer external appearance, she got frightened. She did not want to bring Krishna outside because a lot of demons were attacking Vrindavan. And Krishna was going through so much, Mother Yashoda was going through so much anxiety because so many demons. She was very frightened to see Lord Shiva. But he was very resistant. No, I want to have darshan of Krishna. Please bring your son. She was refusing. No. She was scolding. She was refusing. And Lord Shiva waited. And then when he left with a great disappointment. And he went to the outside of Vrindavan, started doing meditation, started praying to Krishna. Here, our Gokula Nandana, Yashoda Nandana, sitting in the house, observing everything. Oh, my devotee had come. He wanted to see me, but my mother got frightened. She sent her away. Then let me bring my devotee. I want to see my devotee. He came all the way from Kailasha Parvata. You see, so what is the story? So then immediately Krishna started crying, becoming cranky. And Mother Yashoda could not handle him. What is going on? Then he was unstoppable. Then other gopis advised Mother Yashoda, Mother Yashoda, you have insulted one kind of sadhu man. Maybe you appeared very little ghastly, but you offended him. Maybe that could be the reason. Better you go and bring him back so that maybe the offense will be nullified. Your son will be very happy. Come back to normal. Please go. Mother Yashoda was ready to do anything for Krishna's sake. Devotee's mind should be like that. No calculation, no selfish interest, no selfish motives. Pain is involved. Sacrifices are involved. Sense controls are involved. Unfavorable things may be there. In service of Krishna, anything is, don't expect a flowery path in service of Krishna. So Mother Yashoda was chasing, she was ready to do anything to please Krishna. Love is like that. Love is blind. What we see here, that is not love. Lust. Lust is blind, correct. Ravana proved that. Ravana did not discriminate at all. A Brahmana wife, Kshatriya wife. Even, even, you see, he didn't discriminate. Even the crazy fellow did not discriminate. Even a daughter-in-law. Kuvera's daughter-in-law. Manigriva's wife. Ravana got captivated even by daughter-in-law's beauty. He wanted to rape her. Lust is blind. She was begging him, please, I am your daughter-in-law. Kuvera is your brother. I am daughter-in-law of Kuvera. My husband like your son. You are my father-in-law. You are my father like figure. Please, don't do this. He said, you are not directly my son's wife. If Meghana the wife, I would leave. Kuvera, his son, I don't care. You're not directly coming from my blood. You see, that is the conscience. Lust is blind. Love is also blind to one degree. What love is blind means what? Love to please other person. Lust is what? To force. To satisfy somebody's desire, people go to any level to crush other person, to kill other person, to abuse other person, to gratify their mind, their senses. They go to any level. That is called lust is blind. Love is blind, not to satisfy you, to satisfy other person. You go to any level. You go to any level to satisfy other person. You don't care the pain, the challenges, difficulties, adversities, calamities. You don't care any of those things, and you go blindly to please other person. That we find that love in Prahalada, that love in Pandava, that love we find in Lord Shiva. You see, that kind of a love, unconditional love, that's called love is blind. That's a big gulf difference. Blindness is there for satisfying Krishna. So, by seeing Lord Shiva's devotion, Krishna started crying, you see. Bhagavan is crying because he could not see his devotee. Bhakti is not one way, not all the time only you are crying for Krishna, only you are glorifying Krishna, you are worshipping Krishna, you are pleasing Krishna, you are gratifying Krishna. Yes, in sadhaka stage, that is the process. But as you advance, Krishna is eager to serve you, eager to gratify you, eager to glorify you, eager to become your servant. That is the power of bhakti. Bhakti is love is a two-way, lust is one way. So Krishna is waiting. When will I serve my devotees? Then Lord Shiva, Mother Yashoda brought him back. And finally, Mother Yashoda brought Gokulananda, Yashodanandana, Krishna. And seeing the Krishna on the baby form, Lord Shiva got captivated by that beauty. He immediately took the lotus feet of Krishna. He kept on his head. My dear Lord, dust particles coming from a lotus feet purify the whole universe, my dear Lord. Let me keep the dust particles, purify my consciousness, my Lord. Then, after that, Krishna was smiling. Oh, seeing Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva was praying. That is the intimate relationship between Bhakta and Bhagavan. Very intimate. Then finally, after the whole episode, Lord Shiva prayed to Krishna, my dear Lord, I want to witness your Leelas. In Treta Yuga, I served you like Hanuman. But I want to witness your Leela in this Dwapar Yuga, especially Vrindavan Leela. By Krishna, by seeing his devotion and love, Krishna allowed him to witness his Leelas. He became an Nandishwara hill in Gokula. If you go to Gokula, you find a hill, Nandishwara hill. Even Brahma had a desire. Krishna, I wanted to witness all the Leelas. He became a hill, Brahma mountain in Barsana, where Radharani's birthplace. So Lord Shiva became a mountain in Vrindavan Dham to witness. Then we see Gopishwara Mahadev, isn't it? Gopishwara Mahadev. So Raghunatha Goswami describes that wonderful Mudha Gopendra Isha Atmaja Bhuja Parishanga Nidhyaye Spurat Gopi Vrunderyam Yaha Bhagavatam Pranabhyahi Bhaja Bhishtir Bhaktyaha Bhamabilastam Praptamachira Yamitare Gopishwaram Anudinam Takina Bhaje. Every day, Anudinam, I want to worship Gopishwara. Look at Raghunatha Goswami, he was glorifying Gopishwara, Shiva, who was, even now also we can say Gopishwara Mahadev in Vrindavan Dham. What is praying? Oh Mahadeva, you are situated on the bank of Yamuna river, and you are worshipping Krishna in that bhava, Gopi bhava. Even gopis are approaching you. You're fulfilling their desire to love, develop love for Krishna. So I'm also begging for your mercy. You see, that is the reason we have to have that devotion. Oh, Lord Shiva got captivated by the beauty of Krishna. He wanted to be like a gopi, to dance with Krishna. He approached Purnamasi, and Purnamasi told him, if you want to dance with Krishna, you please go and dip Yamuna river. You have to be in a gopi form, not in a male body, not allowed here in Krishna's Rasa Leela. Then Shiva went and his body got transformed into gopi. But still you see the condition there. And Purnamasi said, no, although you change your gopi form, but you still have that, you are still a man, personality. You change your form as per situation. So still you are not allowed. You have to completely give up the male personality form. You have to eternally live in the female personality. Then you are allowed. So then Lord Shiva was feeling very morose because he had a duty to perform in the material world to serve the Lord. How can he give up that form? He has to be in gopi form. He has to be in that. He has to maintain that Shiva Tattva for service of the Lord. Then he took the form of gopi. But Purnamasi said, "You please stand here as a gatekeeper for Rasa Leela. Make sure nobody enters here. But you can witness gopi. You can witness Krishna's dance, Krishna's Rasa Leela." You see, that is the mood. Lord Shiva, he was ready to do even change his form. Sometimes when small difficulties comes in our lives, sometimes we have to change few habits. Sometimes we have to change our thought process. Sometimes we have to change little things, adjustments in the material world. We have so much complaint. We complain. But Shiva has no complaint. He is serving the Lord. Even Ganga, who touched the lotus feet of Krishna, by Krishna touch, Ganga became purified. We all know the Bhagirath story, how Bhagirath brought Mother Ganga, especially Mandakini, in Swargaloka. Ganga was called Mandakini in Swargaloka. When Bhagirath wanted to bring her, Ganga said, who can bear me? Who can bear my force? I'm flowing from the heavenly planet to Bhuloka. Nobody can withstand that force. But Lord Shiva, you see, did a service to Krishna to bring Ganga to the material world especially. Then you see Bhagirath prayed to Lord Shiva and everything. Gangadhara. Krishna, Lord Shiva got the name Gangadhara. So Ganga water was flowing from Swargaloka and directly, that force so strong. What Lord Shiva did, immediately the whole planet will get destroyed. The force directly attacks. And Mother Ganga directly hits the Lord Shiva's head and he bind. He tied her with his matted hair and slowly Ganga started flowing. So that the force was controlled by Lord Shiva. So he did the service. Today Ganga is there everywhere because of Lord Shiva. We should always remember him. He did service to Vaishnava, service to Krishna. You see, even when the Devatas and Asuras were churning Mandara Parvata for nectar, first thing was produced. That was poison. And everybody became, because poison is very dangerous, going to swallow everything, going to destroy everything. Then you see what happened. So they all went to Vishnu to protect us, protect us, protect us. But Vishnu said, Lord Hari said, no, please go to my devotee. So he will do everything. You see, Lord wanted to glorify his devotees. And finally, you see, they all went, approached Lord Shiva, and Lord Shiva drank the poison. Few drops of poison fell. They became poisonous snakes in this universe. And Lord Shiva drank the poison. You see, by his Lord's potency, Lord Shiva became a Nilakanta. He was ready to drink even poison for Krishna. What are we doing? What is our level of consciousness? What is our bhakti here? He was ready to drink even poison to serve Krishna. We don't have to drink poison. At least we should get the poison out of our heart. We didn't have to drink poison. We already drank poison in the form of material desires. The material desires are sitting in the heart as poison pot. At least we have to flesh out that poison. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Mada, Matsarya, all these unwanted desires sitting in the heart, the poison should flesh out. We need Lord Shiva's blessing. Oh, Nilakanta, please give me strength to flush out these poisonous desires like a snake sitting in my heart, biting me daily, taking me away from Krishna lotus feet, taking me away from Vaikuntha path, pushing me more in Maya. I need your mercy, Lord Shiva. Nilakanta, please help me to remove the poison sitting in my heart and give me the nectar of bhakti. Give me the nectar of Krishna prema. Give me that nectar, bhakti nectar. Please import that nectar into my heart. That should be our prayer. How we serve. See, Krishna was eager to glorify his devotees. Even Kurukshetra, Krishna was eager to glorify Arjuna. Krishna gave all credit to Pandavas. Krishna wanted to see devotees are glorified. Every father wanted to see children are glorified than him. So that is the mood. That is the mood all of us should carry. See how Lord Shiva is serving the Lord. Because of Lord Shiva, even Bhagavatam came into this universe. Even Gita Mahatyam, Lord Shiva glorifies Bhagavad Gita. Even on top of all these things, Lord Shiva appeared as a Shankaracharya. When there was a need in the material world to re-establish Vedic culture, re-establish Vedic authority system, and Lord Hari, Narayan approached Lord Shiva. Now you must go and perform this duty to re-establish Vedic knowledge, because Buddha Avatara came, Ahimsa Paramo Dharmaha, to re-establish, especially at least make people sinless. They were killing and eating brutally everywhere. And Vedas were rejected by Buddha. And to re-establish Vedas, we need some avatara has to come. In Padma Purana, there was a sloka quoted by Lord Shiva himself to Mother Parvati. My dear Parvati, I am going to appear in Kali Yuga as a Brahman, as a sannyasi. I am going to appear in a Brahmana family as a sannyasi. I take sannyasa and I teach impersonalism, Mayavada philosophy, and I will also re-establish Vedas as service to the Lord. But this service I don't want to do. He said, my Lord, how can I teach impersonalism? You have such a beautiful form. How I can say you have no form? How I can misguide people? I cannot do this, my Lord. Sometimes service is very difficult to do. Sometimes services will be very challenging. But we have to have the courage in the heart. Sometimes people say, Lakshmi is not wealth, Lakshmi dhairya. Who got courage, he can do anything in the material world. He can make money, he can earn money, he can lose money. Courage is the best wealth. Anyone can have it. Srila Prabhupada, when he went to America, he had nothing else except the courage. How did he get the courage? Unconditional faith in Krishna gives the courage. Prahalada, courageous. Pandavas were courageous. Draupadi was very courageous. Kunti, very courageous. Dhruva, very courageous. 5-year-old boy. He did not care. Wild animals. He did not care. Comforts, luxury. He went to the forest. Let me conquer Vishnu. A 5-year-old boy conquered Lord Vishnu in 6 months. How long? So we have lifetime to conquer Vishnu. Depends on determination. Depends on determination. The willpower, dedication. How serious we are to go back to Vaikuntha Loka. This is not our real house. That's a Mother Parvati keeping everybody under wrap by that Avarnatmaka Shakti, the influential energy, keeping everybody running in the material world, running post to post, post to post, body to body, life after life, planet to planet. They're rotating samsara bandha, they're rotating in samsara cycle. Bhavasagara, when will you cross the ocean? We cannot swim the ocean. So we need Lord Shiva's blessings to cross this Bhavasagara, rotting in the material world. See, courageous. Srila Prabhupada went to America with anything. He had nothing in his hands except Bhagavatam and Bhagavad. He conquered the world. He conquered Krishna, conquered the world with his bhakti, courage. You see, Lord Shiva teaching their principle. One must be very courageous in bhakti. So many problems will come, this will come, that will come. We should not just lose our heart. A devotee is always ready to do anything for Krishna. See, that's how Lord Shiva did service to the Lord. He, even though service was not good, becoming, taking a sannyasi ashram and also teaching the philosophy which he was not following. Very difficult, no? What you believe, what you follow, but what you're teaching is contradictory. Heart won't allow. For any integrity, honesty person, he cannot do that. Great a struggle for Lord Shiva. But Lord said, no. The service I want from you. Sometimes services, a lot of time people do services according to their mind. I like to do this service, Prabhu. I like to do this service, Prabhu. My heart is for this. My heart is for that. No. This is not cherry picking here. Anything we do for Krishna's sake, no. Either Lord Shiva, he was instructed to preach the philosophy. Mayavada means Satchidananda. What is Krishna's body? Yam Shama Sundaram Achintya Guna Swarupam Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. The Shama Sundara Rup Achintya Guna Swarupam. Achintya, inconceivable, is beyond our mental intellectual understanding to understand Krishna's beauty. Achintya Guna Swarupam, that Swarupa, inconceivable for our material mind intelligence to understand, to measure Krishna's beauty. We cannot measure Krishna's beauty out material calculations. We cannot measure Krishna's beauty, isn't it? That is the beauty of Krishna. Now Lord Shiva has to teach. God had no form. God has no form. Everything formless. You can become God. But that was the philosophy for a purpose. We'll talk later. But the most difficult service, for any Vaishnava to teach certain philosophy is breaking. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu even stopped talking to people. During Chaitanya Leela, as you know, we heard about this. Advaita Acharya, to get the attention of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, He want to see anger of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was respecting him as an elderly personality, like a Siksha Guru. He was not treating him very equal level, but Advaita Acharya was feeling very morose. I want him to treat me as his servant. Who is Advaita Acharya? Again, Chaitanya Leela, Lord Shiva came and Advaita Acharya to serve the Lord in Chaitanya Leela. He came in Dwapar Yuga as Gopishwara Mahadev. Even whole Kurukshetra war, Shiva Tattva was functioning. Tridanda was functioning. Trishula was functioning. In the Treta Yuga, he served Lord as Hanuman. So he was always eager to serve the Lord. Advaita Acharya. When you speak in Mayavada philosophy, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got so angry, he wanted to chastise him. He chastised him actually. Now you see, Shankaracharya taught this philosophy. This most difficult service, any Vaishnava. That's a reason. Vaishnava no mito shambho. There is no other better Vaishnava who drank poison for Krishna's service, who taught the most difficult philosophy service for Krishna, that is Shankaracharya avatar. And he brought Mother Ganges to the material world to purify the whole Bhuloka. He did a service to Sri Krishna, bringing Ganges to this Bhuloka. And he gave the most powerful astra, Pashupata astra, to Arjuna to assist Pandavas in Kurukshetra Leela. And he served the Lord as Hanuman, as a servant. The world never seen such a servant. Ready to do anything, execute anything for the master's sake. Dasharasa Adipati is Hanuman. So he served the Lord like that. Even what kind of service? He assists the Lord even in the creation aspect. He is assisting the Lord in destruction activity. Shiva Tandava, Nataraja, Shiva Tandava. Shiva Tandava is mainly Lord Shiva does during destruction. And in the core of the heart, he is always having the most powerful wife and everything, but still detached from all the worldly affairs and absorbed the thoughts of Vasudeva. So his Ishtadevata is Shankarshana. Lord Shiva Ishtadevata Shankarshana is Balarama. That's the reason he is always remembering Lord Rama, who is incarnation of Balarama Tattva. That's the reason he is the topmost devotee of Lord Rama. So he is doing wonderful services. He is very kind. He is taking care in charge of Tamoguna. He is a Guna Avatara. And he is serving the Lord in Vrindavan, like Kshetrapala. Every Dhama you find in Vishnu Kshetra in Bhuloka is being protected by Lord Shiva. So where do you find such a exalted personality who is serving the holy Dham, who is serving all the Lord Avatara Leelas, who is serving the Lord in universal effort, who is serving the Lord in philosophy, in Jnana, he is serving the Lord preaching activities, going and preaching prachetas, who is demonstrating the utmost dedication, utmost renunciation, utmost vairagya, utmost devotion, utmost unconditional love. Where do you find such a Vaishnava in the material world? We cannot find. Very rare. That's the reason we need to have that gratitude for Lord Shiva, for his wonderful service, what he is performing daily basis in the whole universe. So, if we want to progress in bhakti, we want to progress in Krishna conscious life, we want to develop attachment, we want to develop raga, develop bhava, develop love. All this, where do we develop? We need to have the mercy of Lord Shiva. So, by his mercy, by his kindness, by his association, by his instructions, we'll develop some love for Krishna, some fraction love for Krishna. Then a life will become perfect, life will become glorious. Then every day is Shivaratri, Mahashivaratri for a Vaishnava, because we remember Lord Shiva every day. When you go out, we should remember him. Remember Bhagavata, remember him. And we keep on begging for his mercy, because even you see, we respect so many Vaishnavas in temple, no? Oh, he's a senior devotee. Oh, she is a senior devotee. We respect many Vaishnavas in our community. Imagine he is the topmost Vaishnava in the whole universe. Pandavas are gone. Isn't it? Pandavas are gone. Many the great personalities are gone. Lord Shiva is continuously going to exist in the material universe. You will never be deprived of a Vaishnava association in the universe with the Lord Shiva. He is living, eternally living in Vaikuntha Sadashiva. He is also living in a material, every universe Shiva Tattva is there. Our Shiva, Panchamukha Shiva. There are universes, millions of heads, thousands of heads, millions of universe Shiva and Parvati assisting the Lord. So our Shiva is the smallest Shiva. Our Brahma, smallest Brahma. Our universe, smallest universe. But Lord Shiva and Parvati Devi, they're assisting the Lord, millions of universe. Where do you find such kind of a family, such kind of a couple? He gave the most powerful son, Ganesha. Yat pada pallava yugam vinidaya kumbha vande pranama samaye sa ganadi raja vignan vihemda jagatrayasya govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. He gave his most powerful son, Ganesha, who contributed to compile Bhagavata Purana, Mahabharatam, everything Vasudeva was dictating, Ganesha was writing. Where do you find such a son, such a father in the material universe? Where do you find? Wife is exalted devotee, children are exalted, even Kartikeya. Kartikeya, what kind of service is doing? Commander in chief. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, of all the commanders, I am the commander in chief, Kartikeya. Isn't it? He is serving the Lord, Subramanya or Sharvana, Kartikeya, Kumaraswamy. He is serving the Lord. He appeared in Krishna Dwapar Yuga Leela. Isn't it? The Samba Pradyumna, I forgot. One of the son of Krishna. You see, what kind of a family is this? Where do you find such an exalted devotional family in the material universe? Tell me. So, this family is inspirational for all of us to go back to. This family is inspiration for all of us to go back to Vaikuntha Loka. So, Lord Shiva, Parvati, Ganesha, Kartikeya, this type of family, Vaishnava family, from morning 24 hours, they are engaged in Krishna service. 24 hours. Mother Parvati is acting 24 hours. Universal affairs. Prakriti is what? Nature is the important element. No, what is the nature here? Parvati, no. She's serving Krishna 24 hours. You see? So, Mother, even you see Lord Shiva, such exalted personality, is everybody worshipping Durga. Navaratri time, everybody worshipping, praying to Durga, my dear Durga, make me rich, make me rich, make me rich. Give me this, give me this, give me this, give me that. Everybody, Durga and Mother Parvati is in the mood because of Krishna's blessings in Dwapar Yuga. The Parvati Aradhana is extreme in Kali Yuga because Krishna blessed her. In Dwapar Yuga, before Krishna's appearance, we all heard the story how Kamsa wanted to kill the daughter, right, who brought in from Nanda Maharaj's house to prison house, exchanging the children. Now her Aradhana is everywhere because Krishna's words. What is the most important? That's the most powerful woman, powerful personality, but Shiva living in simple places, in, you see, graveyards, burial grounds, nothing, without attachment, anything. Always discussing Krishna Katha. Wife and husband should be not about all the time investments, not about always financial matters, not all the time about career plans, not all that about children future, not all the time about domestic needs only. Nowadays, what's happening? Wife and husband means on domestic things only. People are running away from each other. And I can handle her, I can handle him. Where is the tolerance level here? Look at Mother Parvati and Shiva, they're always discussing Krishna Katha, always asking questions. Shiva is explaining, Shiva is answering. So, if you want the best family in the universe, best devotee family in the universe is Lord Shiva's family. You cannot find such a family anywhere. So, That is the inspiration we should all carry. And Shiva is called Ashutosha. Very easy to please him. If you go and approach, even today, remember Lord Shiva, pray to Lord Shiva, my dear Vaishnava, Eto Shambho, Sadashiva, please give me that Krishna Bhakti, please give me that Narayana Bhakti, Narayana Parayana. I want to become Narayana Parayana. Today I am Maya Parayana. My mind, my body, intelligence, I am driven by the Maya, driven by desire, driven by the crazy things in the material, thinking this world is beautiful. That illusory is covering my potency. Please remove that covering, remove the ignorance. Please help me and bless me to progress in this bhakti. I am such an insignificant person. I am very fragile. I am get easily carried away. Please protect me. Please give me bhakti. Please keep me at the shelter of great Acharya Srila Prabhupada, Acharya Pad, and give me the shelter of Nitya Gauranga. Give me shelter of Radha Krishna. Please give me that Veda Sara. That is Bhagavad Gita. So give me that intellect to understand these aspects. You are serving the Lord. You have everything, my Lord. Please help me. Please kind upon me. Please bless me to progress in bhakti. That should be our prayer to Lord Shiva on this auspicious Mahashivaratri day. Then our life every day will become Mahashivaratri. We'll remember him daily basis. We'll pray to him daily basis. And he's exalted Acharya. That's the reason. So life is very short. So don't misuse your life. Don't spoil your life. And don't just carried away by the neighborhood life and other people's life, seeing the community, seeing the people, workplace here and there. Everybody in Maya, everybody running after mirage. Desert. Some you see when you go to deserts and all, it appears like a water. There is no water. It appears like water. Sometimes even sunny, very heavy sunny days, you drive on a black tar roads. It appears like a watery. There is no water. So we have to run after Lord Shiva's family, not running after other material people families. Then we dig our hole so deep. So be very cognizant, be very smart thinker. Smart thinker means you think very smart. Smartness is not just only how can I get a best deal? How can I make money smart way? How can I upgrade my life smart way? How I can achieve my goal smart way? They're all good. Please continue, no problem. Add extra smartness also. What you already have smartness, add extra smartness to run after Krishna. We need to be extra smart to run after Krishna. That smartness comes by the mercy of Lord Shiva and Acharyas. That's the reason. So this is a wonderful day for all of us Vaishnavas. It's not that only praising Lord Shiva about his activities. No, now we see we are praising him as a devotee. What service is rendering, offering to Krishna. His heart will be very swelling when we hear somebody glorifying Vishnu, glorifying Lord Hari. Shiva will be the first person to come and bless them. Even I told you also, I think I'll conclude with a small anecdote. So there was a big story. There was one devotee in Gujarat, and he was a very hardcore devotee of Lord Shiva from very childhood. He was doing worshipping, he was begging, and it's in the sense meditating on him and praying to him. Sometimes samadhi. He was fully immersed in that Shiva bhakti. And one day, once he started doing a severe tapasya. He wanted to have darshan of Lord Shiva. And he underwent severe tapasya for many years. Finally, Lord Shiva was very pleased with him. He appeared. Then this devotee asked Lord Shiva, Shiva asked you, tell me, you've done so much severe tapasya. What do you want? What do you want? That devotee asked, my dear Lord Shiva, what is in your heart? Who are you meditating on in your heart? I want that form. What are you meditating? That form I want from your heart. So no one ever asked this kind of a boon. Now Shiva was really captivated by this boy devotion. He gave the form which Lord Shiva constantly meditates in his core of his heart. That form is what? Yashoda Nandana Krishna. Bala Gopal, Gopala form. He gave that Gopala form to that devotee. By seeing that Gopala form, deity, the devotee got so attracted, so attracted. Then that moment itself, he became completely dedicated for Gopal. And that devotee became an exalted Acharya. Exalted Acharya is none other than Vallabhacharya. Vallabhacharya, who introduced Pushti Marga, especially in Gujarat province. Pushti Marga, Vallabhacharya, who became exalted Vaishnava in the line of Rudra Sampradaya. You see, he became exalted devotee in Rudra Sampradaya. And he taught Vaishnavism and everything. Vallabhacharya, he met Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 500 years ago. There were so many exchanges between Vallabhacharya and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Very beautiful description, Chaitanya Tirthamritam. That Vallabhacharya received that Gopala, Laddu Gopal form directly from Lord Shiva. Now you see many times in Gujarat, everywhere they worship small Laddu Gopal. So that form, nothing but is very dear to Lord Shiva, that form. And another simple anecdote, one Brahmana was hankering. He was in poverty, hankering for some wealth, hankering for some, he was deep tapasya, pleasing Lord Shiva. Finally, Lord Shiva appeared and he asked, please give me the most valuable thing. I am really in poverty. Please give most valuable thing. He said, please go to Vrindavan. You find one person there. You please go and tell him that I sent you. He will give you the most valuable thing. That Brahmana was very eager because he had so many difficulties. He was very eager, remembering that, and he went to Vrindavan. There he found exalted Acharya, Sanatana Goswami. Sanatana Goswami, exalted Goswami. Then he narrated everything. Lord Shiva sent me. Please give me, I heard you have most valuable thing. Please give me that. I'm in poverty. Then Sanatana Goswami showed some place. Please go and collect the most valuable thing there. Then he went there. He was searching for it. He found Chintamani that you don't find in the material world, that you find only in the spiritual world, Vaikuntha Loka. Chintamani, nothing but anything touches, will become gold. Anything contact Chintamani, it becomes gold. So he was so joyful. Oh, I got Chintamani touchstone. I must definitely now, I think all problems will be solved. And he was so grateful to Sanatana Goswami. He collected this touchstone Chintamani. He started walking. He left Vrindavan. Then in the middle of the journey, some thought came. I asked for most valuable thing. What is that? This the most valuable thing. But this most valuable thing was lying in a garbage area. Why did this the most valuable thing was lying in a garbage area? That means this is not most valuable. Maybe Sanatana Goswami tricked me. That he didn't give me the most valuable thing. Because how can somebody keep most valuable thing in a garbage area? No, something wrong here. I want to go get the real valuable thing now. What is that? He was constantly meditating on that. And immediately, somehow he came back again to Vrindavan. He went to Sanatana, my dear sir, please forgive me. I asked for most valuable things, sir. But you showed me the garbage area. This Chintamani we found in garbage area. This is not valuable, sir. I want the most valuable. You have something you're hiding from me, sir. Then Sanatana Goswami was smiling. Oh, you want most valuable? I'll give you. Please go to Mother Yamuna. Please dip in Mother Yamuna and come. I will give you the most valuable thing. What Lord Shiva instructed, I'll give the most valuable thing to you. Then the Brahmana came after dipping in Yamuna. Sanatana Goswami instructed the Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The Harinama into his ears. He was hearing Hare Krishna, Rama, syllables coming from Sanatana Goswami lips. His heart was changing. He was crying. He was weeping. He completely transformed. He was saying, sir, this is, he's intoxicating me. This mantra intoxicating me. Now I understand what is the most valuable thing, sir. Please forgive me. Now you gave me the most valuable thing. That he became exalted devotee by the mercy of Lord Shiva. That should be our prayer. When you go to any Shiva temple, when you remember Lord Shiva, please give me the most valuable thing, that is Krishna Bhakti, which you gave to that Brahmana who went to Sanatana Goswami, you gave that love. Even Vallabhacharya, please give me that love for me. Then he is waiting. When the soul will come to me, ask for that. Everybody is coming, disturbing Lord Shiva. Because he's a Kshetrapala, he's ready to serve Vaishnavas. People are not asking what. He's ready to give that Vaikuntha, he's ready to give that bhakti. People are asking small, small pebbles. Small pebbles, pebble stones they're asking. That kind of ignorance going on in this universe. So we are highly fortunate to understand some qualities of Lord Shiva and his activities, his pastimes. So we are highly fortunate. At least we have some knowledge about him, and at least we can pray to him in that mood, and we can beg for his mercy to grow in bhakti. And we'll also beg the most valuable thing from him, that is Krishna Bhakti. Nothing sublime than Krishna Bhakti in the material universe, nothing more valuable in the material universe. The more we cannot measure the fortune of bhakti. Even Chintamani, even a touchstone become untouchable for a devotee. Touchstone become untouchable in front of Krishna Bhakti. That Brahmana gave up just like that. So it's a long way to go. So we need all these great personalities' blessings. Then our life will be lost like in the material world. So we need his blessings. Don't misuse, don't delay anymore. It's one lifetime. Utilize carefully, utilize cautiously, and put your heart into it, and you will be the most successful human being in the world. Success is not measured by external things. Success is measured by the internal development, internal consciousness, developing those godly qualities. That is the real success. Every human being should hanker for it. Then that legacy you can leave. You are all grihasthas, you have family, children. Get inspiration from Shiva's family. Then your family also become the followers of Lord Shiva. How to serve Krishna amidst adversities and challenges and difficulties. So much inspiration is waiting there. I'll stop here. I would like to thank all of you, and we'll all pray to Lord Shiva. Please bless all of us and keep us at the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada, life after life. Hare Krishna.